passion flowers just to give you a sense of calm. And wintergreen mint. I've been trying to drink more tea lately. It's warm, I'm cold, I've been trying. I've been trying to drink tea. I thought if I can get in the habit of drinking tea, just herbal tea, then it'll also be good for my hydration because I never drink enough water. Even with the water app that I use, I never drink enough water, but anyway, so I'm trying. I'm working on a video, I'm trying to edit it. I recorded it yesterday. Some of the sound didn't come through very well, so I didn't have my mic on very well, and it like got some scratchy sound in it, and I thought I was gonna have to re-record, so I put the same clothes on I wore yesterday, and then I listened to it, and there's only a couple of spots that have that fuzzy sound, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave them in there, and I wanted to get it completely edited so I could publish it tomorrow, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think there's quite a lot left to do on it. So I don't think I'm going to get that far. Maybe I'll get it published on Saturday, but I'm trying not to be as picky about my posting schedule, but just be relaxed about it and just get videos out when I get videos done and not stress about having them out at certain times. So, yeah. I decided to make some clotted cream, and then this is a long process, and then tomorrow I'm going to make Paul Hollywood's scones because I want to see if the traditional scones and clotted cream is really as good as they say it is. So I put the cream, you use whole heavy cream unpasteurized, put it in the oven on low, so I have it at 170, and it will be there for 12 hours, and then you cool it, and then you put it in the fridge for another 8 hours, and then you separate the thickened cream from the milk, basically. So it's kind of like making butter, but a little bit different. So so then tomorrow morning I need to get up and make some actual scones and see if Paul Hollywood scones turn out anywhere near my scones, because I have my favorite scone recipe, but I don't know if my favorite scones are anything like traditional scones. When I've gone to coffee shops, I have not been impressed with the scones. Like I've had one scone that I loved from a bakery, and the rest of them have been like, even Starbucks. So I'm curious to see what his scone recipe is like and how it tastes and texture, dryness, all of that. And who knows, maybe I'm not actually a scone person. I just like my modified American version. We'll see tomorrow. So this week, Paul has been off school early. It's been early out, so he's gotten off at noon, and we've done quite a few different crafts, huh? Mm-hmm. So today we did some watercolor together. Yesterday and the day before, he's been working on a secret birthday present for Titus. So he's been sewing something, and it's been fun. It's been a nice, calm afternoons every afternoon. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's been kind of fun. Fajitas for dinner. I gotta pull the grill out of the garage. So I've been wanting to film everyday life for a while, and I love filming. I love editing. I love how everything works together, and I really enjoy the whole creative process of it. But it's so time consuming, and most of the time I don't have my my nice microphone, and I don't have everything to set up for like tripods, and I like have a basic tripod, and I have one that like goes over the top so I could film what I'm cooking. But it takes so much time to set those things up to get the right shot. So I have all these ideas in my head, all these things that I want to share, and then I don't do it because it never lines up perfectly the way I want it to. Because in my mind's eye, it's beautiful, it's cinematic, and it's like there's so many things that inspire me that, oh, I could do that. But I can't because it's just me. And I do have Brian here. He works part-time, so I do have him some days a week, but it is not as easy to work with your spouse as you would think it would be. Well, maybe some people don't think it would be, but anyway. So the kids are out in the backyard playing. You can see them out there. They have a kind of a makeshift fort going, again, a new one. And I have fajitas to cook on the grill. Clotted cream is in the oven, and that will come out in 2 hours, so at 8 o'clock. And then tomorrow night we have a birthday party for an older guy at church that just wanted a few people. He just has us, so he just wanted a few people to come have dinner, and I need to make a chocolate cake for it. So I will be doing that. So I'll be mixing it up so I can bake the cake at 8, then it can cool, then I can decorate it tomorrow, because tomorrow I have a couple other things going on, and I kind of don't want to bake a cake in the middle of the day. I want to have the cake made so I can clean up and then frost it and make maybe a ganache or something that just sounds fun to me. So, but I don't know. We'll see if I can get it all done or not. This afternoon the kids have spent crafting. Titus and Paul have been sewing. So the sewing project started because Naomi is making something for Titus for his birthday, and she's doing it with her art class in high school, and Paul liked the idea, so he wanted to do it, and I was like, no, you can't copy her idea, you have to come up with a new idea. So in trying to help him to come up with a new idea for Titus's birthday present, I was like, why don't you sew some things? I have some felt and some stuffing. You could make a little stuffed animal. So he did. He made him something. I won't say what it is, but it inspired him. I'll reveal that on Titus's birthday. But it inspired him to do more. Come on. Janie. I know you're there. Come on. She doesn't like coming in the same time Snowy comes in because she really hates him. So she wants to come in separately, but I don't want to shut the door and then have to open it again. Anyway, where was I? Sewing. They were inspired. Anyway, so Paul started making more stuff. So he started creating another item for Titus, and then he wanted to work on something when Titus was home, so he decided to make a turkey, and he's been sewing it. He's been having a lot of fun. Titus started sewing, and it's just such a joy right now at this stage that they're in. I really like the age between 8 and 12 because they still think parents are super cool, and they're independent enough that you don't have to watch over every single thing that they do. They can kind of work things on their own. They can take their own showers and, you know, all of that. All right, so I'm gonna get to grilling. Part of my reasoning for starting a separate vlog channel is because I really like vlogs and I want to be able to share a little bit more of my life with you, but it's not going to be as polished as it normally would. Like I really enjoy making the videos that are on my main channel, and I can't make these as beautiful as I want them to be. So if you want to see more of my life and more of like our family and our dynamics and how minimalism works for us, then this will give you a real life view, but I'm going to try really hard not to hold that standard of perfection on myself and having beautiful regular vlogs. I don't know how often I'll be able to post, and I have all kinds of ideas and things to share, but I'm not very good at just grabbing the camera and filming it, because I have learned to participate in it, which I think is a wonderful thing. I'm very pleased with that's where I'm at. But I know it is helpful to be able to see real life examples of how people live, especially when we think about things like living intentionally. Well, what does that look like? How do you really live that in everyday life? And it's much easier to see that than to be told that. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to accomplish with this vlog channel. And it might be kind of sporadic in everything that I share. It's getting dark. We're not probably not going to be able to grill too much more over the winter, because it usually gets dark here at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and Sunday is daylight savings time, so we're going to lose that evening sun. But it was nice today. I think it was almost 60 degrees, so it was pretty nice. I have my nightly ritual of closing the curtains. I used to hate this. I don't know why it seemed like so much work to open and close the curtains that I would just leave them closed all the time, but I really like seeing daylight. My chicken has turned out so much better since I purchased an instant read thermometer. Oh my goodness, because I was always afraid of chicken. I was always afraid of undercooking it. And so now I cook it to 165, and it's like so amazing. It's so juicy, and I actually like chicken. It's not dry like I always thought it was dry, and it's not. It's really good. My marinade for fajitas is so easy. It's basically some lemon juice or some lime juice, olive oil, and then taco seasoning, which I make my own taco seasoning, but taco seasoning works just as well and tastes amazing. So it doesn't really matter what type of taco seasoning you use or anything, and I tend to add quite a bit, so ours gets to be pretty spicy. I like a lot of spice. I like a lot of flavor. My sister-in-law is from Ethiopia, and she saw this like American food is so bland, and I completely agree with her. It is. It's so mild, and all the different ethnic foods are just the tastes are amazing. Okay, everything's grilled. Now to just put the grill back in the garage, head in the house. Not so loud, Titus. Right before. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Their pizza. Like, people think it's.
Where did life come from? One afternoon, my husband decided to buy the kids an ant farm. Having promised me that it would be both fun and educational to have dozens of ants take up residence in a small container within our home, he placed the order, and the kids eagerly awaited the shipment. cream is done. I'm gonna take it out. Not a brown crust on top like I was expecting. I'm just gonna use a spoon and just see what it's like. Well, I don't know. I did what they said, so I guess now I'll just let it cool. It's gotta cool completely, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge for 8 hours, and then I will separate the milk from the cream after that. And I know I said I was going to bake a cake, but I'm worn out, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that tomorrow and call this good for today.
He's made of fabric. It doesn't have a lot of meat on